Hey, do you want to start a podcast on Spotify, the world's most popular audio streaming platform? Do you want to share your voice, your message, and your passion with millions of listeners? Do you want to do it for free, without any hassle or technical skills? If you answered yes to many of these questions, then this video is for you. Hi, welcome to Funnels and Growth, the channel where I teach you how to grow your online business with the power of podcasting. In this video, I am going to show you how to make a podcast on Spotify using Spotify Anchor, a free and easy tool that lets you create and distribute your podcast in minutes. Alright, let's get started. What is Spotify and why should you start a podcast there? Spotify is one of the most popular audio streaming platforms in the world, with over 365 million monthly active users and over 70 million podcast episodes available. Spotify is not only a great place to listen to music, but also to discover and enjoy podcasts on any topic you can imagine. Podcasting is a powerful way to share your voice, your message, and your passion with millions of people around the world. Podcasting can help you build your brand, your audience, and your authority in your niche. Podcasting can also help you generate income from various sources, such as ads, sponsorships, donations, or subscriptions. According to Spotify, podcast ad revenue increased by 627 in 2020, and podcasters can earn an average of 13 per 1,000 downloads on Spotify. That means if you have 10,000 downloads per episode, you can make 130 per episode just from ads. And that's not counting other monetization options like fan support or paid subscriptions. So how do you start a podcast on Spotify? Well, it's actually very simple if you use Spotify Anchor, a free podcast hosting platform that is owned by Spotify. Anchor lets you create, edit, and distribute your podcast like a pro without any technical skills or equipment. Here are the steps to follow. Step 1. Download the Anchor app or visit www.anchor.fm. The first thing you need to do is download the Anchor app on your phone or visit www.anchor.fm on your browser. Anchor is a free podcast hosting platform that is owned by Spotify, so it makes it super easy to upload your podcast on Spotify and other platforms. Step 2. Set up your account and upload your first podcast episode. Once you have the app or the website open, you need to set up your account and upload your first podcast episode. You can either record your audio directly on Anchor or upload an existing file from your device or computer. To record on Anchor, just tap on the plus icon at the bottom of the screen and then tap on Record. You can also add background music, transitions, and sound effects from Anchor's library. To upload an existing file, just tap on the plus icon and then tap on Import. You can choose a file from your device or computer or from other apps like Dropbox or Google Drive. Step 3. Add title, description, and channel art. After you have uploaded your first episode, you need to add some details like the title, description, and channel art. The title should be catchy and descriptive of what your episode is about. The description should give more information about your episode and include some keywords that people might search for. The channel art is the image that will appear on Spotify and other platforms when people look for your podcast. It should be eye-catching and relevant to your podcast theme. You can either upload your own image or choose one from Anchor's library. Step 4. Publish your episode. Once you have added all the details, you are ready to publish your episode. Just tap on Publish Now and wait for a few seconds. Anchor will automatically distribute your podcast to Spotify and other platforms like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, etc. You can also schedule your episode to be published later by tapping on Schedule for later and choosing a date and time. Step 5. Check the distribution status. The next day, you can check the distribution status of your podcast by tapping on your podcast at the bottom of the screen and then tapping on Settings. You will see a list of platforms where your podcast is available or pending approval. You can also see how many plays, listeners, and fans you have by tapping on Analytics at the bottom of the screen. Step 6. Upload more episodes. Now that you have published your first episode, you can upload more episodes by following the same steps as before. Just tap on New Episode at the top right corner of the screen and choose either Record or Import. You can also edit your episodes by tapping on Edit Episode at the bottom of the screen. You can rearrange segments, trim audio, add music, etc. Whenever you upload a new episode on Anchor, it will automatically go live on Spotify in 10 minutes or less. Step 7. Monetize your podcast. One of the best things about Anchor is that it offers you various ways to monetize your podcast. You can earn money from ads, sponsorships, donations, or subscriptions. To earn money from ads, you can join the Anchor Ambassador Ads program or the Anchor Automated Ads program. The Ambassador Ads program lets you read ads for Spotify for podcasters and earn 15 per 1,000 downloads. The Automated Ads program lets you access ads from third-party sponsors that are targeted to your listeners and earn an average of 13 per 1,000 downloads. To join these programs, you need to have a show hosted on Anchor and meet some eligibility criteria, such as having a minimum number of listeners and publishing episodes regularly. You can check your eligibility by tapping on Money at the bottom of the screen and then tapping on Join. To earn money from sponsorships, you can pitch your podcast to brands that are relevant to your niche and audience. You can negotiate the terms and rates with them and then read their ads on your podcast. You can also use platforms like Podcorn or Podchaser to find and connect with potential sponsors. To earn money from donations, you can ask your listeners to support your podcast by making a one-time or recurring donation. You can use platforms like Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, or PayPal to collect donations from your fans. You can also use Anchor's listener support feature, which lets your listeners donate directly through Anchor. To earn money from subscriptions, you can offer exclusive or bonus content to your listeners who pay a monthly fee to access it. You can use platforms like Supercast, Glow, or Memberful to create and manage your subscription service. You can also use Anchor's podcast subscriptions feature, which lets you set a monthly subscription price and offer ad-free or bonus content to your subscribers. To use this feature, you need to have a show hosted on Anchor and meet some eligibility criteria, such as having a minimum number of plays and publishing episodes regularly. You can check your eligibility by tapping on money at the bottom of the screen and then tapping on subscriptions. And that's it. You have successfully created and monetized a podcast on Spotify using Spotify Anchor. Congratulations! I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might be interested in starting their own podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to Funnels and Growth for more videos like this one. I post new videos every week on topics related to online business, marketing, funnels, growth hacking, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!